Many consider the sports equinox, a day where all four major American sports get played on the same day, to be the best sports and sports betting day of the year. Well, I'm here to tell you otherwise. For 2022, the best day of the year for sports is coming up on May 7th. On that Saturday, we have UFC 274, the Kentucky Derby, NBA Play-Offs, NHL Play-Offs, Formula One's Miami Grand Prix, and a huge boxing fight between Canelo Alvarez and Dmitry Bivol. There's fighting, horses, cars, ice and hardwood all in one day. Luckily, we're here to cover it all for you, so stick around as we break down the best day of the year in sports, May 7th. So the truth is, this video could be close to an hour long if I really went into detail about each of these events. Luckily, you can find articles and videos covering each of the events on The Grueling Truth, so in this video, we're mostly going to skim over each event, starting with UFC 274. UFC 274 is headlined by a lightweight championship bout between current champ Charles Oliveira and former interim champ Justin Gaethje. Gaethje is unsurprisingly the underdog at plus 145, but at minus 165, Oliveira isn't a huge favorite to win this. Also on this card is a women's strawweight championship rematch between the current two-time champ Rose Namajunas and former champion Carla Esparza. These two originally faced off over 7 years ago when Esparza won by submission in the third round. Now the sports books think things will be different this time around, as Namajunas is a big minus 200 favorite, while Esparza is the underdog at plus 170. Moving right along to Kentucky Derby, the first stop of the Triple Crown sees 20 horses duke it out in Louisville, Kentucky. The favorite in this year's race is Epicenter, who currently sits at 5-1 odds. However, many like the long shot of Un Ojo, the 130-1 one-eyed horse who has 2 wins and 2 second-place finishes in 7 races. Another horse to look at is Charge It, who currently has 20-1 odds, but won his maiden race at Gulfstream Park by 8.5 lengths. Let's go from horses to hardwood. We already know one matchup that will be played on the 7th, and that's Game 3 of the Celtics versus the Bucks. Now, this will take place in Milwaukee, and the Celtics are currently favorites to win that series after their sweep of the Brooklyn Nets, but at plus 155, I think the smart money is on Giannis and the Bucks to take the upset. The NHL Play-Offs start on May 2nd. While we don't know who's going to be playing on the 7th, I'm sure there's going to be some juicy matchups. The Avalanche are unsurprisingly the favorites to win it all at plus 350, while notching 56 wins in over 80 games played. If there's a long shot I like to knock them off, it has to be the Tampa Bay Lightning at plus 1100. While the cold ice in Tampa Bay could be hosting a playoff game, the asphalt further south in Miami will be red hot for the Miami Grand Prix. Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc are the big favorites here at plus 100 and plus 120, respectively. However, Red Bull is known to struggle in the heat, while Leclerc is getting a brand new engine just for this race. If there's another name I like, it has to be Sergio Perez, who could potentially win you a lot of cash at plus 1200, so be sure to look out for him. And the last event to highlight on May 7th, which should not be ignored, is the huge boxing match between Canelo Alvarez and Dmitry Bivol. Many predict this to be a walk in the park for Alvarez, who currently has minus 425 odds. So if you plan on betting this fight, my advice would be stay away from the money line. Instead, you're going to be better off taking Canelo to win by KO or TKO at plus 240 or by decision at minus 135. So there you have it, all of the massive events going down on Saturday, May 7th, since distilled into one small video. Which event are you looking forward to most? Let me know down in the comments below, and then be sure to like this video if you got something out of it, and subscribe to our channel for even more sports and betting info.